So again, we used to just ask for names, but these attendees are actually going to have a recruiter account in Handshake, and this is a representative account in Handshake, which is a new role. Each employer is going to be able to have 15 representatives for their fair. So again, those individuals will have to be added, and those individuals will have to log in and accept whatever you sign them up for as the person registering your organization. Once you have set up your other one-on-one or group sessions, you're going to want your representatives to sign in and claim that so that they are familiar of what their campus or what your organization has signed up for and what they are responsible for. We, as career and professional development, cannot set up any schedules for employers regarding the fair. So again, we will have some sessions, we'll provide some resources for you, but this will be something that you have to do. Again, we just want to make sure people who are signed up for a fair realize that they're signed up for a fair, and they also realize what they have been committed to so that they obviously are present for those opportunities. So the next thing is that you're going to go in and add a group session. So again, every employer is able to register for 3 30-minute group sessions. And again, you can have as many professionals from your organization or representatives in these sessions. These are open for 50 students to attend, and students can come and go from these sessions. So these can be very targeted for specific types of students, about a specific position, or it can be general. And this is where students can just pop into those sessions when they are at the fair. Yes, Christy?
Yeah, there's a couple of questions in the chat that I don't know that I can answer. Okay. Jill asks, is that 15 reps per campus or per company?
That is per company.
Okay. And then also Katie asks, can you add reps after registering, or does this need to happen during registration?
You can add reps at any point, so that can be fluid for your organization.
And then also Bree asks, will there be one-on-one availability?
Yes, thank you for that. So the next thing that you need to do is go in and add your individual sessions. So when you do that, you will set those up per person. Those are 10 minutes. Each representative can go in and block off session or time slots that they are not going to be available if they need to attend to other meetings or take a lunch. So again, from the start of the fair at 12 o'clock till 4 o'clock, if we are talking about the career fair in the Fox, you can set up those one-on-one sessions, and those can be edited at any time. Students can sign up and take that registration away, and so can the individual. We just want good communication so people know who they are connecting with at what time. All right. Employers will be able to have the opportunity to set preferences for their one-on-one meetings. So again, if they are a specific individual within your organization, they can do that. Excuse me. And then again, just a reminder for these one-on-one sessions that we are not going to be able to alter them for you. The organization is the only person that can add or take away slots or sessions, group or individual. So once you complete those, you can confirm their schedules, and then the teammates will be able to claim their schedules or their time slots. So again, you can go back and you can see that there was that schedule tab at the top of the event. Students And employers need to connect. So again, a virtual platform, you need to have some strategy involved, and how are you going to get students to connect with you? Again, when you fill out your registration, the more information you can provide, the amount of majors that you consider, I would, expand that as much as possible, because then those students will be able to connect with you. We'll also encourage employers, if you want more than 30 or 30-minute sessions, that you can add an external link for other group sessions if you would like to do that. Again, they would be leaving the event and have to go back into the event, but that is another way that you are able to connect with as many students as possible. And again, the session times, the 10 minutes or the 30 minutes, cannot be adjusted by the organization. That's just what Handshake is allowing for this semester. As much outreach as you can do, looking at student profiles, connecting with students prior to the event is critical, as they are looking to connect with you. We just did a survey of students, and they wanted to know how can they get employed. They are very concerned about that, that they won't have experiences, and they want to have the skills to be marketable. So capitalize on getting their attention early, and again, showcasing your organization, what opportunities you have now or what opportunities you might have in the future. All right, that is all that I have for the career fair. All of the career fairs are located in Handshake, and you can register for them today if you would like. They will be open up until the time of the event. Each of our fairs does have a small fee, so again, it depends on which fair you do choose, and we do have a discount for nonprofit and government organizations.
Amy, we
Yes.
have another question. Handshake previously informed employers that up to 5 group sessions should be available starting in September. Have you heard that?
Oh, see, again, they are adding based off of employer feedback, so that must be an addition. So ignore the 3 that I said, and now you will get 5. That's more value. All right, I will pass it over to Nia. There is a Handshake help article scheduling virtual fairs that we can share with you, and or you can find it in Handshake when you log into the platform.
And I forgot to mention this earlier, but I will be emailing all of the attendees the PowerPoint slides as well, so that way you have the link and the PowerPoint to share with your colleagues who aren't able to join us. View of our first destination survey. Let's see my slide. Okay. Sorry, there's a lag there a bit. So we administered the first destination survey to all of our seniors who are graduating. We want to collect information to get a picture of what they are doing after graduation. So I'm going to give a quick overview of the last class, which is the class of 2018 and 2019. We are in the process of collecting information and data from the most current class, which is the 1920 class. So that will be, that report will be available next April. But if you want to access any of the full survey results, you can do so on our website. So they're all published and public on our website. The URL link is on the PowerPoint here. So you are welcome to go and access that. But today I'm just going to give a quick overview so that you can see what our students are up to. So for this last class, we had a pretty good knowledge rate. So we had a response rate of 92.7%. That, again, I'm super excited with just the sheer amount of data that we were able to get from this last 18-19 class. So for that class, 88.8% of our students have secured a career outcome. So that is they are either working full-time, part-time, attending graduate school, or in the military doing some volunteer work. That compared to the national average is about 85.7%. So we're right around where the national average in terms of student outcome is. And then here's just a breakdown of what our students are doing. So about 79% of our students are working. 8% of our students are pursuing some sort of continuing education. And the rest, about 1% of our students is in the military or doing some sort of volunteer services. The top industries that our students go into after they graduate, healthcare and social assistance is our top industries. Manufacturing, transportation, and logistics is the second largest industry that our students go into. Education is the third industry, and then we have retail, hospitality, and trade. And then the fifth industry, top industry that our students go into is financial services and real estate. So this just gives you kind of a breakdown of the industries of where students are finding opportunities after graduation. The average starting salary for our 18-19 class was $44,500. You know, taking into account the geographic location compared to the NACE national average of $49,000. 71% of our students that secure an outcome or are working secure their position prior to. So there's a number of factors that play into that. A large number of our students do get opportunities or offer from their internship, so getting converted from intern to full-time opportunity. So as you're looking at just recruiting and when to connect with students, definitely if you can get in front of students early on and continue to connect with them throughout their college career, that would help you generate if you are looking to recruit from our students. And we do work with a huge number of our students. So if you look at this last class, almost 80% of the students utilize at least one of our services. So they either came and connected with the career advisor, attended a career fair, participated in a skills event. So we're really fortunate that our students are connected to our office. We are a centralized location, so we serve all of our students in one office. I know we are in the midst of collecting data, so just to give you a highlight of this last fall and this past spring 2020 class. As you can see on here, for the fall class, we had a 91% knowledge rate. And 22% of our students that graduated in this past fall are still looking for opportunity. For the spring class, so this is the most recent graduating class, 48% of students say they are still looking for employment or continuing education. So as you can see in here, there's a huge pocket. If you are still looking to fill your opportunities, we can definitely reach out to those students and help promote your opportunities, students. So if you say, I'm looking for engineering students because I want to fill an engineering position. I can pull a list of those students that say they're still looking and graduated with an engineering degree and promote that opportunity that way. So any questions about the first destination or any of the information that we shared earlier? All right. So if there's no questions, I am going to get us into the breakout sessions now. Again, you can choose from 3 different sessions. So we have a session on internship trends and best practices, one on building inclusive virtual workspaces, and then one on handshake best practices. So once I start the breakout session, you should be able to click on the control panel, and then on the participant icon, you should be able to click and find the session that you want to join, and click on the little door icon to join the session that you'd be interested in.